In blue, from Colorado, John Lacey. And in red, from Maryland, Dallas Parker.
And our athletes have entered the arena. This is the minus 78 kilogram division of the Junior Grand Slam presented by Sight and Sound Technologies. I'm Jason Poos. Well, I'm going to send you through with some comments and definitely some play-by-play action. Sherman Nelson will join me shortly. You heard him introduce the players. Let's talk about those two players. In the blue, we have John. He goes by Jack. John Jack Lacey. He is 6'1", 170 pounds. He is from Academy Life and Leadership Taekwondo and coached by Olympian Barb Kunkel. He's 16 years of age. His hometown is Falcon, Colorado, and he attends Pikes Peak Early College, but taking 3 of my 4 classes at Pikes Peak Community College this semester, where he's in the 11th grade. He loves burgers as his favorite food. On the other side, we've got Dallas Parker. And it's 3-0 Dallas Parker right off the mat. Wow. Dallas Parker's 5'11". He's 170 pounds from U.S. Tigers, coached by Dennis Kim. He's 17 years of age and hails from Laurel, Maryland, where he attends Duval High School in the 12th grade, and he likes fried chicken. Good punch by Dallas Parker. Really gets good and a nice crescent kick over the shoulder by John Lacey. We're going to call him John Lacey. That's what we have on the scoreboard. We do know that he goes by Jack Lacey here by his bio. We're going to stick with the formal John Lacey. And Dallas Parker's taking it up to 9-4 now, and he's done it with punches and swinging that crescent kick with his left leg over the shoulder and his right leg. So he's been able to show some versatility using both legs here in this round of 60, quarterfinal matchup. With the winner, it'll move on to the semifinals, where they'll take on the number 1 seed, Julian Basilaton. Good. You just close this on. And another deduction for John Lacey. So now Dallas Parker will take an 11-4 lead here in the first round. Just 15 seconds left. Good skip action by Lacey. Solid punch by Dallas Parker. Parker, a very physical fighter, very athletic fighter. Had the privilege of watching him compete several times last year. Beautiful left leg slide back Patachagi. That's an undercut, under roundhouse kick, and he scores it cleanly to take a 13-4 lead over Lacey. So great round for Parker as he's up by 9 points here at the beginning of this quarterfinal match. Let's talk a little bit about Lacey. He's taken martial arts since he was 5 years old, and he holds a black belt in both Taekwondo and Shotokan Karate. He'll be training and competing and getting a second-degree black belt next month, so that's impressive. He's on the Taekwondo demo team for 2 years, where he won gold medals, including the Korean International Cultural Expo in Muju, Korea, and he also sparred there and brought home the silver medal. He's only been sparring for 2 years, and he competed at the Dominican Open, the San Juan Open, and won a silver medal at the AAU Championships. He enjoys playing strategy video games like the League of Legends game. Good, nice cut there by Lacey, just really a good extension. Good weight back, he looks sharp here, nice creeping in. This time he smothers the punch of Parker, so he definitely made some adjustments there by Coach Kunkel. Nice back kick by Parker. Front leg, and then hits the hard spinning back kick. So showing all facets of his game as he's up to 17-4 now. Let's talk a little bit about his accomplishments. Dallas Parker is a 2019 USA Taekwondo National Medalist silver, and that's in the men's adult minus 74 kilogram division. That's impressive. He's also a two-time USATKD national team member, and he won a bronze at the US Open in this under 73 kilogram category here. So great accomplishments for Dallas Parker, holding a 20-4 lead over John Lacey. And Lacey a little bit late on the defense, therefore he'll get a deduction for blocking with his leg. He was really trying to kick. The problem with that is if you're a little late, it looks like you're blocking with your leg. So it's kind of an unfortunate deduction, but it is part of the game, and you're a little late. And Dallas Parker just continues to find the chest protector with the punch. Just has really good timing with the left hand and the right hand. A nice little swinging. There's an inside roundhouse kick by Parker. Lacey's backing up a little bit, getting himself a little bit of trouble here. You can hear his coach just imploring him to stay in, which means stay in that boundary line and match kick for kick. Good punch by Lacey. One light comes up, the other one doesn't. So he just has a few seconds. He's going to have to score. This match is going to end in a point gap. And it does. And Dallas Parker with the 25-4 win over John Lacey at Colorado. So Dallas Parker will now move into the semifinals where he'll take on the #1 seed. That is Julian Basiliton, and he is from New Jersey. So great first match for Dallas Parker, athletic. He's been on the junior team, so I thought he'd do a good job with that, and he did. On the other side, you can see good size, good skill from Lacey. He'll be back. He's only 16 years of age. He's got a lot of things going for him, and so I'm very impressed. It's great to see his coach, Olympian Barb Kunkel, here at the National Center for Excellence. Not just a great player, but one of the nicest people you will ever meet. So congratulations again to John Jack Lacey, who made it here to our Grand Slam here at the U.S. Center of Excellence. But it's all Dallas Parker, so congratulations to you, Dallas, and we'll see you shortly. Quick timeout, we'll come back with a second quarterfinal of the day between Christian Hong and Broden Tiladetsky.
All right, our next matchup in the men's under 78 kilogram division, in blue, from Texas, Christian Hong. And in red, from Wisconsin, Broden Tiladetsky.
And our athletes have entered the arena. Again, this is the minus 78 kilogram category of the Junior Grand Slam, presented by Sight and Sound Technologies. In the blue, we have Christian Hong, who is 6 foot, 167 pounds, from NTA Taekwondo and coached by Sang Cha. He's 15 years of age and is from Lewisville, Texas. He attends Lewisville School is what I think he's trying to tell me as well here. And he's in the 10th grade. His favorite food is pasta. On the other side, we have Broden Tiladetsky. He's 6'1", he's 73.8 kilograms, from Rogue Taekwondo and coached today by Master Chris Hirschberger. He's from Saukville, Wisconsin, and attends Nost Northern Ozebek School. He's a junior and he loves burgers. 3-0 Hong right off the bat. seen Christian Hong fight a few times, and he's he's grown. He's grown.
Yeah, he's
much
gotten bigger.
taller. I've seen him several times, but he's probably put on 2-3 inches in the last year of just straight up height, and it's going to really benefit him here. He's a smart player. On the other side, Tiledetsky, up from that northern area, didn't get a chance to see him, but I've already just kind of noticed that he kind of stands with holding his pants there. He's got that old school, like not putting all of his weight on his back foot. He wants to throw that front leg. That was beautiful there, by the way, and doesn't get the points, but it just shows that he's going to kind of press in a little bit. Maybe look for the back leg, look for the front leg axe kick, holding the pants. There's the front leg, oddball roundhouse kick, and oh, he's very fast. Nice slide in by Broden.
20 seconds.
And there's a deduction for Hong, so now it's up to 3-1. Tiledetsky with his first point on the board. And the first round ends with a 3-1 lead for Christian Hong over Broden Tiledetsky. Talk a little bit about these gentlemen's accomplishments because they've got plenty. Christian Hong is the 2019 President's Cup gold medalist. That's an impressive title right there. He also placed silver at this year's national championships, and he's won gold at his Texas State championships from 2012 through 2018. On the other side, Broden Tiledetsky placed at the AU Nationals twice. He also placed gold at his Wisconsin State, and he won the Canadian Open, which is a big event, so that's pretty impressive. Christian Hong enjoys reading and photography art, and Broden Tiledetsky, he likes to work with metals such as welding and blacksmithing. So those are some interesting, hobbies. I'd love to see some blacksmithing. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's I don't think I have ever heard someone say that.
Yeah, so another deduction for Tiledetsky. This time, he didn't raise his leg high enough, and so the points will come up as a deduction for Christian Hong. Christian Hong fast with the front leg, hangs his cut, then changes it to an axe kick, brings it right back to a cut, just effortlessly almost. That's a nice crescent kick over the shoulder. There's the left leg inside, so he follows the covered axe kick or crescent kick with a left leg inside roundhouse kick and garners 2 points to take it to 6-1. And there's the first follow, the secondary follow for Tiledetsky, and it almost worked perfectly for him. Good, nice follow. There's a beautiful follow. He threw the back leg roundhouse kick, then followed with the left leg crescent kick. Just barely missed. The problem was he got hung up and fell down, so another point for Hong to take it to 7-1. So Christian Hong holding on to this 7-1 lead. It's a lot closer than the score. Hong's just been able to be a little more accurate. On the other side, Tiledetsky is missing by, I would say, centimeters. So we have one semifinal set with Dallas Parker from Maryland against Julian Basilaton from New Jersey. On the other side, the winner of this will take on the winner of Azariah Dorrance and Zachary Hampton. Keep logging in, get your friends. Great to see you guys. Round 3, quarterfinal action here at the Junior Grand Slam. Nice punch by Hong. Solid, but no score. Good, nice little cut kick, then a little retreat, a little quick slide back. Left leg roundhouse kick from Hong. Doing a good job dictating pace here is Christian Hong. And I feel like Broden Tiledetsky is going to have to turn the heat up here and have a have a little more action, a little more combination kicking coming on if he wants to cut into this 6-point deficit with just under 50 seconds left in the third round. There's a nice follow and a follow again. So he's doing a good job of mixing up the high to low on the kicks, but Christian Hong finds the chest gear with a punch. This time the judges do score, so he's up to 8-1 now. So kind of cruising, Hong is. Good, nice defensive axe kick by Hong. Doesn't score. And there's a nice crest kick, but give Hong tons of credit as he's just has a great feel for when it's about to hit his head, and he rolls his head out of the way, doesn't get scored on. Again, unfortunate for Tiladetsky as he'll fall and give another point to Christian Hong from Texas. So 15 seconds left. Hong finally does hit the axe kick, and very close from Tiladetsky, but Hong looked for the defensive axe kick early, didn't hit it. Tried it again a little bit later and finished off with a third. Third time's a charm for him as he does score it there to take a 12-1 lead. So just a few seconds left. Christian Hong finding ways to get it done with punches, with body inside roundhouse kicks, and of course, axe kicks. So congratulations, Christian Hong. You're in the semifinals, awaiting the winner of our next quarterfinal. On the other side, a bright future for Broden Tiladetsky. He looked great out there. Really tall, long player. He'll be back. He's 16 years of age. Look forward to seeing a lot more of Broden Tiladetsky from Wisconsin. So congratulations to you, Broden, on making it here to the Grand Slam. But Christian Hong from Texas, you're moving on. We look forward to seeing you later. Congratulations to you as well and your coach, Seng Cha. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back with our last quarterfinal of this session between Azariah Dorrance and Zachary Hamilton.
All right, our next quarterfinal matchup. In blue, from Washington, Azariah Dorrance. And in red, from Texas, Zachary Hampton.
And our athletes have entered the arena. You heard Sherman announce them. This is a minus 78 kilogram quarterfinal between Azariah Dorrance
In blue.
and Zachary Hampton.
In red.
Azariah is 5'9", 171 pounds, from Velocity Taekwondo and coached by Dave Pelham.
Dave Pelham.
He's 17 years of age from Kent, Washington, where he attends Kent Ridge High School and is a senior. And his favorite food is pho. I like Zachary Hampton's stuff here. He's 5'11", 74 kilograms from HK Taekwondo, coached by Hyung Kim. He's from Austin, Texas, where he's 15 years of age and attends Vandergrift High School in the 9th grade. And his favorite food is beef. I'm from Texas.
Yeah. Beef. So it's for dinner.
Against, seen both of these competitors compete. Both athletic, both very athletic, and both very physical fighters. Not a lot of waiting around by either one of these guys. They like to fight. So don't be surprised if you see a little war going on here, a kicking war, if you will, as both these guys will trade kicks and go after each other second after second in this match. You can see they just definitely want to get in there and score again. Oh, nice job by Hampton. He did a good job. It was close by.
He did a good job of masking that X kick over the top.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of improvement by Zachary Hampton over the last 2 years. Really improved player.
Nice. Listen, on Facebook, if you are rooting for Azariah Dorrance, let me hit that blue thumbs up button. And if you're rooting for Zach Hampton, that red heart button. We want to see, when they go back and watch this live stream, we want them to see a proliferation of thumbs up and hearts so that they know y'all are out there with them. There you go, there you go, there you go.
Still, Hampton still hold on to this 5-1 lead. And a little surprised because Azariah Dorrance is a pretty active fighter, so it looks to me like he's a little worried about the defense of Zach Hampton. He's going to have to find a way to manufacture some points here if he's going to get himself into the semifinals against Christian Hong. Azariah Dorrance is, like I told you, he's from Kent, Washington. He won the 2019 Pan American silver medal. He also won the 2019 National Championships bronze medal. And he likes to skateboard and play video games when he's not doing Taekwondo. On the other side, Zach Hampton is the national champion from the 2018 National Championships for USA Taekwondo, and that was the cadet division. He won the President's Cup also in 2018 in the cadet division, and he won a silver medal at the President's Cup this year in the junior under 73 kilogram division. He enjoys wrestling and has been wrestling since 3rd grade, and he's currently wrestling for Vandergrift High School. He likes the pole vault and also run the 200 meter and the 1600 meter by 4 relay. He enjoys water skiing, wakeboarding, and wake surfing. So a water sports enthusiast in Zach Hampton.
Yes.
I do love the water ski, and I do love the
that water.
wakeboard, but wake surfing is the thing. I do love the wake surf. That's a blast if you haven't done that.
No, I think you told me about it.
That's an absolute blast. Great punch by Dorrance. Oh, it doesn't get the point. Oh, wow, it just looked really well timed. Dorrance doing a good job of pressing the action here, but let's give Zachary Hampton a lot of credit. The cover has been fantastic.
Yeah. Zach, Ruth Lee from Ashburn, Virginia wants you to know that Master Lee is watching and they love you. So that's always good to know.
Yes, sir.
Good to know that people love you from faraway places.
Good trade inside.
Yes.
Zachary Hampton does score. He does a good job of covering out Azariah Dorrance. So he's taking it up to 9-1, and Dorrance is going to have to make some changes here. A few adjustments by him and Coach Pelham, and they'll get themselves on the board. But right now, it's been all Zachary Hampton to this point. And the second round comes to an end with a 9-1 win. So sure, Azariah Dorrance is an offensive fighter that can do some things.
Yeah.
But he's been a little bit stymied to this point by the defense and the sneaky offense of Zach Hampton. So what does he need to do to get himself ultimately on the board higher and then take over this match and actually win it?
Yeah, I think part of his problem is it might be 20% defense and about 80% apprehension. I don't think he's confident. I think he wants to be mindful of the place and the altitude and all of that, and he is, because again, we've seen him before, and I've never seen him this.
Yeah, that was a beautiful back
muted.
kick too.
That was a good turn.
I thought he scored that. It looked like it hit pretty clean. I had about as perfect view as you could have here. So a little surprised that didn't have enough on it because it was executed. To me, it was executed at a high level.
So he's got to be a lot more busy,
Nice little
a
front leg
lot
there.
more responsive instead of reacting. See, that's a good time to kick, but there's
Nice axe kick by Hampton.
we need a kick and a follow.
He stretches it, sees that Dorrance is leaning over. What does he do? He keeps his foot there, follows the headgear, and finally reaches it and taps it, even though the head's way back and low. On the other side, Dorrance is going to have to start making combination kicking and taking a little bit of more of a risk here. Since Fergus, he's going to have to raise.
In the words of Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock, it takes two to make the thing go right.
Yeah,
you have to kick at least
you're
twice.
Right. It does. It takes two to make things go right. It does make it go out of sight as well.
It does. It does.
You're right. Another beautiful hanging axe, turns it over to kind of a hook kick, leaves it there, then taps the headgear, gets a good touch on there, and Dorrance in big trouble now, down 17-1. Just a handful of seconds here left in this third round of this quarterfinal matchup. And it's coming to an end. This is not. I did not expect this. I expected a kicking war.
Much tighter. I expected 31-30.
Yeah, I've seen them both.
Something
like
that, right?
Score in
right.
bunches, and I will tell you this. I think you hit it on the head, Sherman, when you said it. Apprehension seems to be the word that would fit there.
But he looks winded. He looks extremely winded.
It looked a little apprehensive there.
It happens to all of us.
So, congratulations to you, Azariah Dorrance.
Yes.
As you did a great job here by getting here. So you are a participant here at the Junior Grand Slam presented by Sight and Sound Technologies. But on the other side, Zachary Hampton, you're moving on.
You're in the semifinals, bro.
Yes, you are. So Zach is the 6th seed. Christian Hong is the 2 seed. Dallas Parker is the 5 seed. And, of course, we haven't seen him yet, but we're going to see him here up next. Julian Basiliton is the 1 seed. So Julian Basiliton from New Jersey taking on Dallas Parker from Maryland coming up next here in the Junior Grand Slam presented by Sight and Sound Technologies. Stay with us. We're going to be back momentarily.
All right, here we are. We have made it to the semifinal round of the men's under 78 kilogram division. And in blue, from New Jersey, Julian Basiliton. And in red, from Maryland, Dallas Parker.
And our athletes have entered the arena. This is the men's minus 78 kilogram semifinal between Julian Basiliton from New Jersey and Dallas Parker from Maryland. Julian Basiliton is 6 foot, 171 pounds. From Shims Martial Arts, that's Invictus Taekwondo, coached by Rich DeGeorge. He is 15 years of age and from Freehold, New Jersey, where he attends Freehold Borough High School. That's home of the Colonial, he says. He's in 10th grade and he loves all kinds of food as long as it tastes good.
Oh, there you go.
Dallas Parker, 5'11", 170. He's from US Tigers Taekwondo and coached by Dennis Kim. He's 17 years of age and hails from Laurel, Maryland. He attends Duval High School, where he's in the 12th grade. Favorite food, fried chicken. Parker in the red, Basil Latan in the blue. Let's do it. Semifinals, a berth in the finals of this minus 78 on the line here between these athletes. These guys fight each other several times on the East Coast. We'll see who comes out on top on this one. Was really impressed with Parker in his first match.
Yeah, Dallas Parker's got some skills. Definitely has. I've watched him grow up. Watched a lot of Dennis Kim's kids grow up living in that area. See them at events year after year.
Yeah, very similar styles here.
Yeah.
You saw both of them with the same
They're
exact
waiting on
thought
that
process.
punch.
How interesting was that? Both wanted to tie each other up, start kind of leaning in and then slam the punch forward. So just similar thought process between these two athletes here in the first round. Going a slip by Basil Latan will give Dallas Parker his first point. And interesting enough, Parker had his leg underneath and
Right.
kind of lifted it.
Right.
And that lifted Julian off the ground, and that's where he garnered that initial point to take a 1-0 lead.
Tyrone, I don't know how they got a house divided, man. If the son like fried chicken and the father don't, they got division in the household, man. We gotta pray for them. Gotta try to bring them together on one accord.
Who doesn't like fried chicken?
I don't even know how it's possible to not like fried chicken.
Yeah, it is delicious. So let's talk a little bit about accomplishments really quickly. Dallas Parker, the 2019 senior silver medalist at the under 74 kilograms division. He's a two-time national team member, and he won a bronze at this year's U.S. Open in this under 73 kilograms category. He loves football and video games outside of Taekwondo. On the other side, Julian Bazaton, gold medalist at the 2018 U.S. Open, and he won the gold medalist at the 2019 USATKD Nationals, where he's a junior for the first time. So he wins it being a junior for the first time. He did win the wild card at the President's Cup and was able to compete in the 2019 Pan Am Junior Championships. He won a bronze there. He loves playing basketball, spending time with family and friends, and hanging out and taking naps. So 3-1, Parker has scored. Basilton has scored since we left you. So
Under a minute to go.
good trading there.
Yeah, it's a good trade.
Yeah, I know you like pocket kicking. These guys are going to sit in the pocket.
I
Trade
love
kick.
it. No, Parker's going to sit in the pocket and kick. And he kicks clean in the pocket.
Actually, on the other side, same with Julian. Julian will do the same thing.
You got to see that. You got to see that weight shift, though.
Yeah, just a little bit of hesitation
Yeah.
here by Basilton, which I'm a little surprised in being the #1 seed and having so much experience. But he is only 15 years old, Sherman. I want to remind you that he won his first junior national championship the first time. There's Dallas Parker connecting with the roundhouse kick to take it to 5-1.
Interesting. This is a far more tentative match than I would have imagined.
Yeah, and the last one as well. So all these guys seem to, whether it be the altitude, whether it be the environment, this is a pretty spectacular environment. Or is it just the fact that that's the strategy from Coach Kim and Coach George is, you know what, we're going to slow play this thing. We're going to keep it pretty conservative. We're going to look for opportunities we get them, but we're not going to overextend ourselves and get into a war here.
And that caution is cool as long as you're winning.
Yeah, so
But when you start losing, you have to, as cliche as it sounds, throw caution to the wind.
no, yeah, without question. And I think this round you'll see a strategic shift from Julian Basleton. He gets called for holding there, so as he knows he's going to start making some points and making them up in a hurry.
Tried to reach on the pick. I don't know if he needed to reach that far.
No, I don't think he did. You're exactly right, Sherm. He just needed to sit down and finish the kick.
We're trying to do something nice.
Beautiful trade. Left leg by Dallas Parker is world class. That came in solid, super fast, and no choice but to score that for the chest protector because it was as clean as you can see it.
Yeah, I'm again really surprised at Julian and this.
Yeah, I'm going to say the same thing. Sherm. Nice try by Dallas Parker.
And Dallas has an 8-point lead, so he don't need to bust the sweat.
No,
really.
and he's literally sitting back there. I know
Right.
Julian Basleton pretty well. I've seen him compete, and I mean his future could not be brighter at only 15 years old. But I'd like to see him take a few more chances here. I'd like to see him get in there and see if he can score a few on him and change the whole dynamic of this match, you know. But it's not going to be the case. Dallas Parker moving to the finals.
Dallas Parker makes it to the
Congratulations to him.
finals.
Julian Basleton will bow out in the semifinals where he'll head back to Jersey and find a way to get to the bottom of how we're going to win these things. But again, 15 years of age for Julian Basleton. I'm going to say it again. Future's bright for that gentleman, so no worries for Coach George and Basleton as they'll be back.
Yeah.
Dallas Parker, you move to the finals. You're going to sit and wait for a few minutes as we have one more semifinal between Christian Hong and Zach Hampton. Zachary Hampton and Hong are both from North Texas. And I don't know if I'd call Austin North Texas. That's Central Texas. Definitely Hong is from North Texas, so. Let's hit a break. Come back with our second semifinal here in the under 78 kilogram category of the 2019 Junior Grand Slam presented by Sight and Sound Technologies.
All right, our next semifinal in this men's minus 78 kilogram division. In blue, Christian Hong. Christian Hong comes to us from the great state of Texas. And in red, Zachary Hampton. Zachary Hampton also comes to us from the great state of Texas.
And our semifinalists in the minus 78 kilogram category have entered the arena. You heard Sherman, let's talk about it. It's Christian Hong from Texas against Zachary Hampton from Texas. Christian Hong is 6 foot, 167 pounds from NTA Taekwondo, coached by Sang Cha. He is 15 years of age and hails from Louisville, Texas, where he's in the 10th grade, and his favorite food is pasta. He has not listed his high school, so we're going to call it Louisville High School, because I want to think he's in school. On the other side, we've got Zach Hampton. Zach Hampton's 5 foot 11 inches tall, 74 kilograms from HK Taekwondo and Hyung Kim. He's 15 years of age, comes from Austin, Texas, and attends Vandergrift High School where he's in the 9th grade, and he loves beef. I'm from Texas.
Does it actually say that? I love beef. I'm from Texas. Okay. All right.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
And Zachary, an athletic, big athletic kid, very young for this division at just 15 years of age. On the other side, Hong is just 15 years of age as well. These guys are just a little bit apart. But Hong will turn 16 pretty quickly here. Zachary Hampton just turned 15 recently. Looking to see what the Coach Hyung Kim is challenging. Something for his player, Zachary. Oh, he's calling for a push. He feels like, or
maybe out of bounds.
I think he thinks he went out of bounds, but she didn't call him for out of bounds, maybe?
Looks like in his hot feet dance, he went out.
Well, he had a great view of it right there. So I'm gonna lean towards that coach's view, because Coach Kim there is sitting literally 4 to 5 feet from where he's gonna go out of bounds. Let's see here. So he's stepping back.
Watch this left foot.
Left there. Does the heel come down? I think it does come down out of bounds. Again, that's just speculation. And it's denied, so the coach thought he saw exactly what he saw.
We assume that it was for going out of bounds.
Yeah,
we don't know.
We don't know that for sure. So let's get those blue thumbs up and those red hearts for the players.
For Christian Hong, we need some blue thumbs up. And for Zach Hampton, we need some red hearts.
First point on the board for Christian Hong as Zachary Hampton gets a deduction for holding.
Something flew off.
Back to action. 15 seconds left in this first round of the semifinal between Zachary Hampton from Austin, Texas, and Christian Hong from Grapevine, Texas. And he'll actually hail from Louisville, but his Taekwondo club's in Grapevine. Those are familiar with that area of Texas. They're just a few minutes apart. Christian Hong has had a solid career to date. He's had a great year as he won a gold at this year's President's Cup. He won a silver at this year's Nationals. And he won the gold medal at Texas State from 2012 to 2018 in a row. So that's a nice career to date. He loves to read and photography art. On the other side, Zachary Hampton was the national champion in 2018 in the cadet division, so he's just his first year of juniors. He was also President's Cup champion in the cadet division in 2018. But this year in 2019, he took second place at the Canada Open. He's a wrestler on his wrestling team at Vandergrift High School. He's also a pole vaulter and runs the 200 meter and the 1600 4x meter relay. He likes water skiing, wakeboarding, and wake surfing. Hong holding on to this 1-0 lead here in the second round. It's been an interesting division today because this is a big athletic division, and it's been one of the slower paced divisions of this competition.
Right.
Just a little more casual, a little more strategy going on, some strategic planning going on during the match from the players and the coaches. Both players willing just to go one kick at a time against each other and see who can be more accurate with their sniped shot, if you will. It's a nice punch. Hong does get the point for the punch. It was clean. It was almost a front hand punch, but such good power and really good accuracy along with the noise means he's up 2-0. Zachary inside. There's the Zachary Hampton that does well. You see great balance there too as he almost fell, but
very athletic,
kept himself up, so didn't give up that deduction point. Well done, Zachary Hampton. And a really good round for Christian Hong. It's not going to feel like it on the scoreboard, but he's just keeping the really busy, really athletic Hampton just off his game a little bit right now. He's just a little bit off balance, and that's what Hong does. He just keeps players off balance, and he's doing a good job of it here. So we're going to the third round. The winner's going to move on to face Dallas Parker, who's just cruised to the finals to this point. And anyone's game at 2-0, so let's start the third round of this semifinal between Zach Hampton and Christian Hong in the minus 78 kilogram junior Grand Slam. Nice follow around. There's the face kick.
Yep.
So Hong gets the face kick. And there's a good job by Hampton to continue through the process and grab himself a point through a deduction, but trouble was, in order to do that, he had to kind of run into the head kick. That's nice. Yeah. The front leg left, the follow right, then comes back with the axe kick over the shoulder. That's really good technique.
And he went from 5-1 to 10-1.
Yeah, so it's a big dynamic change and obviously a big score change here. Another good punch. There's Zachary coming over the shoulder. This is going to be a lot of what you're going to have to see from him from the next.
Yes, he needs to kind of gut up and get ready to do this for 58 more seconds.
Hong's really, really kind of controlled this match. He likes this tempo. He likes just doing it in small spurts, and it's working perfectly for him to this point. Another nice defensive axe kick from Christian Hong. He scored that in his quarterfinal match. Now he scores again in his semifinal match to take a 13-1 lead. So in control now as he takes a 13-2 lead as Zachary Hampton will grab himself a point through a deduction.
And 30 seconds, under 20 seconds rather.
Yeah, Christian Hong is just in cruise control right now. He's sitting back, doing his thing, and this pace works well for him. Zachary Hampton's never really been able to get his motor growing. And because of that, you're going to have a 16-2 win for Christian Hong. Now 17-2, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see. 2 seconds left on the clock. And that comes to an end. There's Christian Hong. He moves to the final. So congratulations to Christian Hong from Texas as he moves into the final to take on the number 5 seed in Dallas Parker, who's into the finals from Maryland. Christian Hong is the number 2 seed, so he has made it to the finals. He stayed true to form on his side. On the other side, we have a little surprise in the 5 seed in Dallas Parker, but not that much of one because we know how good this guy is. So we're going to take a little break. Sherman's going to give you the break right here, and then we're going to come back with another final for you.
All right, we will be back for our under 78 kilogram final in 15 minutes, where we will have in blue, Dallas Parker from Maryland. And in red, Christian Hong from Texas. See you in about 15 minutes.
This is Taekwondo. I know they say that soccer is the beautiful game, but to us, this is the beautiful game. Moving together, giving our all, putting in the work, measuring ourselves against ourselves. This is the beautiful game. Whether we win or lose, we risk it all. We take chances. We go for broke.
Yeah. This is the beautiful game. So join us. Get on this train with us. We can't guarantee how it's going to turn out. Well, we promise you this. It will be quite the ride.
Who's ready to change the game?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Fear of retaliation. A culture of non-reporting. Who's ready to end abuse in sport?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Are you ready to change the game?
Anastasia Zolofich, 16 years old, Largo, Florida. I got involved in Taekwondo because my dad, he was really big in the sport. Overcoming fear has been, I think, my #1 problem until now. It's like an adrenaline rush. So like going on a roller coaster, it's pretty much what it is. Because at such a young age, I think everybody expects so much from me. But I realize now if I put myself thinking like that, I'm not going to achieve anything. I've been through a lot of events against high-level athletes, and I think the fear is now gone because I've been through it and I know what to expect now. I just want to thank all the coaches that work with me and help me get to where I am, and my teammates who pushed me, and also USA Taekwondo for supporting me and helping me become who I am.
All right, are you guys ready for the under 78 final? Yeah, I believe oh, that's Leo Chang. Yes, he got outed on the live stream. All right, so we have a great final coming for you. And as soon as you see that door open, just know that we are going to be ready to get it on, all right? Let's make sure we give each of these athletes all that love, all that energy, all that positivity when they come out. All right, hey, here we go. Maestro. In blue, from the great state of Maryland, Dallas Parker. And in red, from the great state of Texas, Christian Hong.
And our finalists here in the under 78 kilogram division have entered the arena. In blue, we have Dallas Park from Maryland. Dallas Parker is 5'11", 170 pounds, from US Tigers Taekwondo, coached by Dennis Kim. He's 17 years of age, hails from Laurel, Maryland, and attends Duval High School where he's a senior. His favorite food is fried chicken. Christian Hong is 6 foot, 167 pounds, from NTA Taekwondo Grapevine, coached by Seng Cha. He's 15 years of age, from Louisville, Texas. He attends Louisville High School where he's in the 10th grade, and his favorite food is pasta. The 5 seed in Parker versus the 2 seed from Hong. Let's do it right here. Both guys content to kind of just probe a little bit. Little conservative action here as they're looking for an opening. Strangely enough, this entire division has been kind of based on just kind of looking and checking. No one's really come out just firing on all cylinders, just looking to throw tons of kicks and score in bunches. It hasn't really been their MO. And the entire division at this point, so it's not surprising that both these guys are going to check, look back, stay a little cautious, a little conservative here at the beginning of this final. We have just 35 seconds left in the final, 0-0 score. Dallas Parker does have a touch. He's going to ask both players to fight. And he'll give it to Christian Hong for not fighting, so he feels like the Dallas Parker was initiating a little bit. The deduction hasn't come up yet, so it will be 1-0 Dallas Parker based on the deduction for Christian Hong for the lack of commitment to the fight. Good, we're back to action here. Just 22 seconds left here in the first round of this final. Dallas Parker from Maryland in the blue. Christian Hong from Texas in the red. Good, nice flip over. Hong with a nice cut, flips it over the backside. Good contact, no score, but excellent contact there. That ends the first round. Dallas Parker holding on to that slim 1-point lead over Christian Hong. Christian Hong is the 2019 gold medalist from the President's Cup. He's also the 2019 silver medal at this year's Nationals. He's a 6-time Texas State champion. Dallas Parker is the 2019 senior under 74 kilogram silver medalist. That's an impressive feat, moving up to the senior level medal in there. He's also one of our 2-time national team members in the junior division. And he won a bronze medal this year at this year's U.S. Open in the minus 73 kilogram category. Christian likes to read and do photography art. Dallas likes football and video games. Round 2, winner's the champion here at the minus 78 kilogram Junior Grand Slam, presented by Sight and Sound Technologies. Here we go. 15 seconds in this round. Again, a slower paced match here again, as we've seen throughout this minus 78 kilograms category. Nice flip over axe kick by Parker. Hong snaps back with a left cut of his own. Oh, good shots by both guys. A nice punch, nice round kick. Neither score, but good action in that exchange. Another slower round here, but Parker's going to cling to this 1-point lead, and it's interesting enough, it was based on either one of them fighting, so someone's going to have to really take the initiative, if you will, and see if they can kind of manufacture some points here going in the third round. Winner takes the championship here at the Junior Grand Slam, 160 ranking points. To be able to check off that box of winning one of the 3 major championships here that we have at USA Taekwondo that we think are important. Also, spot in our academy as far as opportunities to train with our coaches. So come up here and train with the best of the best here at USA Taekwondo at our National Center of Excellence. And of course, some beautiful customized O-Pro mouth guards that they have donated to these athletes, and they are spectacular. Third round action here. A little bit of a press of the action here by Hong now as he's starting to snap the left leg cut with more frequency. Good, nice try by Hong. Does the cut, gets Dallas Parker to commit, and then sure enough, tries to throw the right leg, defensive change for roundhouse kick or the Potachegi roundhouse kick, and just good covering by Parker. So this is, there's 30 seconds left. And this is even up as Dallas Parker's been sitting on his back leg, so we have a dead heat with both players getting deductions for not fighting. There comes the punch from Parker, doesn't score, but at the same time, Hong had good contact on the chest protector with the kick. So this is gonna be a one-kick scenario with 20 seconds left. Who can score the 1 point or the 2 points with just a few seconds left? Otherwise, we're gonna be in overtime in a pretty slow moving match. Hong looking to play defense here. Parker sliding back. Hong checking. We have overtime, so 1-1. Both deductions coming from non-committing fighting or non-committal type fighting. They're just not doing it tough, so it'll be interesting. Here we go in the finals. Dallas Parker and Christian Hong. Overtime, first 2 points of the match will win it. So if it's a kick to the body or a kick to the head, that's an automatic win if it scores. If it's a punch, you'll have to hit 2 of those, or a combination of 2 deductions or a punch. So deductions count against you, but you have to get 2 of them. Punches count for you as well, but you have to get 2 of them as well. So here we go. Parker in the blue, Hong in the red. Winners the first to score is the champion here at the Junior Grand Slam in this under 78 kilogram division. Here we go. A nice cut. Dallas Parker cutting. There's Hong. So we have more action here in overtime with 45 seconds left. It's only a minute here in overtime, so it's going to come quickly for these guys if they don't get busy. And calls for the low kick or the leg kick. So that's 1 deduction. So Dallas Parker is 1 deduction or 1 punch away from winning this championship. Both players standing in a defensive posture. Hong trying to press it. 20 seconds left. Someone's going to have to get busy. I'm not even sure if there's been a touch here in this overtime. No touches here, so whoever can score or touch. There it is, Christian Hong. He'll take it. Dallas Parker looks for the score, doesn't get it. Hong scores the shot. He's going to win this championship, so congratulations, Christian Hong from Lewisville, Texas, as he's our champion in the minus 78 kilogram division. A little bit of heartbreak here for Dallas Parker. He thought he did enough to win it. Could have gone either way. So in overtime, you can just see great angles here from our crack staff. Good punch. There it is, the right leg that scores it. Round 4, good action here in this overtime round. Still going, 13. So there it is. That's it. Christian Hong scores it right there. Let's take it out to Sherman with an interview with our runner-up, Dallas Parker.
All right, I'm here with Dallas Parker. Can we give it up for our runner-up in the males under 78? Yay, yay. And he's a Maryland man, so shout out to the 301. I knew I could count on you. Dallas, you went all the way to overtime, man. Take me through what was going through your mind in that overtime period.
I just knew that I was touching him more, so I was touching him more during the 3 rounds. So I was just trying to get it 1 on touches, and then we got into exchange, and it could have went either way, but.
It happens like that sometimes. Yeah, we get it. Listen, what was it like fighting at this place, under the lights in this mat with the 1 match, 1 ring format? What was that like for you?
It's a lot of pressure because everybody's watching you. You know, when you're at nationals, it's like 11, 12 rings, 20 rings, yeah. But now everybody, all eyes on you, So it's a lot of pressure.
And that's intentional. We want to get you ready. Listen, we think you got a big-time game, and we want to get you ready for those big-time games. Give it up one more time for Dallas Parker. All right, and the men's under 78 champion from Texas. Taking a long time to come out because he's the champ. You know, when you're the champ, you get to do whatever you want. No, you don't. You got to hurry up, Christian. Yeah, okay. Give it up for Christian Hong. All right, man, listen. That was an exciting match that went all the way to overtime. We didn't have any points scored in the regular periods. What was going through your mind in the overtime period?
During overtime, I just focused on making the first contact and then pushing off the first and turning the first into the second.
All right, that's one of the things that Jason and I, Jason says all the time, we got to have a secondary thing. We got to have a second thing. All right, so how does it feel to be the Grand Slam champion? I mean, the Grand Slam is a big event. How does it feel to be the winner of this prestigious event?
It feels good because, of course, this place is great. It's a training center for the best, and it's a great opportunity for everyone to come train here and work to their best of the ability.
Well, sir, you get to be one of those people coming here because you are a Grand Slam champion. You get 160 ranking points. You get to scratch off accomplishing a junior major event. You will get to be invited to participate in some academy programming with our national team coaches, Paul and Gareth. You get these swanky mouth guards that are worth $2 million. You all notice how the price has increased over the course of the 4 days. And again, you get the prestige of being able to say you were the first junior Grand Slam champion in under 78. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give it a shout out to, first of all, my parents and my grandma, my mom and grandma, who have came to every single tournament that I've been to. And of course, Master Cha, who's trained me for years and helped me become the person I am today. And also the teammates watching, thank you guys, and that's it.
All right, let's give it up one more time for the champion, Christian Hong. Congratulations. Stay right here. All right, listen, thank you guys for coming out. That concludes this session. So we're gonna have to ask that you clear out quickly so we can get ready for the next session. He will be right over here if you want to get pictures with the champ, actually here or there, wherever. We'll bring the house lights up. You guys will have 5 minutes to take your pictures, and then we're gonna need to completely clear this area so we can get ready for the next session. Thank y'all for coming out. See you real soon. Peace.